Dr. Srikhar Reddy, IFS, Joint Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Mr. G. Sitaram Reddy, ITS, Additional Director General of Foreign Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Mr. Krishna Bhasker is about to join. Mr. Anil Agarwal, Meela Jaydev and Khyati, my colleagues, past presidents, managing committee members, members of FTCCI, press and media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening and a warm welcome to this successful interactive meeting today. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this important interactive meeting on India and United Arab Emirates Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, SEPA. So, opportunities and way forward. My special welcome to Srikhar Reddy Garu, who has all the way steered this excellent agreement representing Commerce Ministry, Government of India. On behalf of Federation of Telangana Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I compliment the Government of India for this comprehensive economic partnership agreement, and FTCCI welcomes wholeheartedly this wonderful agreement which has made both between UAE and India, which will propel a lot of economic activity. This is a landmark trade pact, and this will propel two friendly nations forward towards a magnificent shared destiny. So the United Arab Emirates is India's natural partner, third largest partner, but in terms of volume and it is a second largest partner. So we are very confident that this SEPA will open up many new avenues and collaborations and will benefit businesses from the countries and beyond UAE, because United Arab Emirates is a key gateway for entire that part of the globe, and we have lot of commonalities. Like this particular trade agreement will propel the employment generation. I think lot will be given. We should hear from the lion's mouth, horse's mouth, whatever you. Because in terms of the trade, our Indian delegation worked like lion in making it an excellent agreement, and I don't want to steal those words from him, and I am very much delighted to inform you that FTCCI jointly with Government of Telangana led a business delegation to Dubai during this Global Expo. And fortunately, at the same time, the Indian contingent led by Srikhar Reddy Garu, they have come all the way to Dubai to discuss these agreements. This has happened in a very short duration, I believe, and our team has negotiated excellently in making this agreement a reality. And this delegation where we went, it is like one day before going to exam, the entire trade delegation was going for discussions, and fortunately our trade delegation from Telangana, consisting of almost 20 delegates were there on that time, and we had a fortunate that we had a very close interaction with that team, and just before going to exam we have given a lot of tips, so that ultimately it has come as a reality. And this we were just skeptical at that time, because a lot of on these negotiations a lot of give and take issues will be there, but I think our team has successfully negotiated. And some of the important happenings during this expo for us as a Telangana business delegation: excellent presence of Telangana business community during this Telangana week. We were there everywhere, and joint participation of FTCCI with state government on various platforms. We met many delegates, many business houses there. The promotional video of our delegates played continuously during Telangana week, and deep insights into business, chamber functioning and business atmosphere. And press and media in UAE and Telangana gave an excellent coverage to this. And actually I reserve my comments because when Mr. Krishna Bhasker is not there, and I keep telling this, I think some of you who have missed it out, like when we were discussing with Dubai Chamber of Commerce, with Mr. President Omar Khan, and in the presence of Telangana headed by APIC Chief Narsimha Reddy. So I boasted myself that FTCCI is 105-year-old organization, and we are largest in the state of Telangana. We have 3,000 direct members and 25,000 indirect members. So then I asked him, Mr. Omar Khan, what is your membership base? So he said, to my shock, 2,70,000 members. So I was little surprised because entire Dubai is not even matches in anything with Telangana. So then the reason for it, what he said, like in Dubai and UAE, by law, any business registers in the land of Dubai has to become a member of any trade body, whether any chamber or a trade body. And Dubai Chamber of Commerce being the forefront, they grabbed maximum, and 2.7 lakh members were there. So then after coming here on various fora, we appealed to state government of Telangana. Look, now 1 lakh businesses are there in this state of Telangana. And if you count, hardly less than 10,000 people are members of various chambers or various trade bodies. So government should take a proactive step, because now we are not having 90,000 business houses data with us. Like, let them be part of any small association, but you should have some connection with the government, so that what sector you are operating, what business you are operating, what are the quality parameters, your environment, all these things. Somehow we need to connect with the government of Telangana, so that we all can make a change in the trade, commerce and industry development in the state of Telangana. That was our appeal. And unfortunately, Mr. Bhasker is not there, and Mr. Jayesh is unable to make it because of COVID, and he is unable to speak properly. But definitely I use this fora to highlight this point. And FTCCI will continue to organize business delegation to various countries, more particularly with UAE, and exploring business opportunities, thereby enhancing trade and economic activity between both the countries. I would also like to mention that FTCCI started conducting series of skill development programs to strategize and identify the major challenges in the roadmap and key gaps. So I think we thank Government of India and Commerce Ministry. They have come forward and extending whatever, whenever we asked for any support, they are there to support. Of course, through Telangana government, FTCCI is kind enough to receive that kind of a support from Government of India and Government of Telangana in organizing skill development programs, and look forward to continued cooperation from both the governments. So the signing of SEPA is an encouraging sign for businesses in both India and UAE to see further strengthening of already strong trade relationship between the two countries. Both countries have relaxed regulations and laws to invite more foreign investment into their nation. Both Indian and UAE investors have to take advantage of these initiatives and cross-border investment between these two countries. Now with the signing of SEPA, we should expect exponential growth. I think I heard like 0.7% of GDP will be grown, and a lot of employment opportunities will be created. And in entire gamut, I am very happy that Telangana is going to take a major share, as we have a very close connects and businesses between UAE and India. And I am also happy that both these at Commerce Ministry, both Secretary Mr. Subramanyam and Joint Secretary are Bhasker Reddy garu, both son of soils of Telugu states, and we are very, very proud during this time this agreement has happened. I really compliment and I thank both of them, and also I thank Sitaram Reddy garu for taking his time and joining us, and he is always in forefront in helping FTCCI at all times. And I once again welcome you all to this initiative interactive meeting, and assure FTCCI's cooperation, and please take advantage of this thing, and any doubts about bilateral issues, because they are there in each and detail of the discussions. If you have any doubts, post this program, we can clarify those doubts, and I hope this agreement will help both Telangana, India and UAE a great future business development. Thank you very much.